Good morning, grade 2, and welcome. Hope you're all well. Okay, so let's look at what we did last week. We said that the more you share love, the bigger it grows. All right, so if when your parents share love with you, you feel love, and then you show them love in return, and then you would go to school, share love with your friends and whoever you meet. So that is what it means when we say the more you share love, the bigger it grows or the more it gets. We do not run out of love. Love is the only thing that the more you share it, the more it grows. Okay? Now, remember in chapter 7, we learned that Kenny had mixed feelings about the addition or the coming of a new baby to the family. Today we will hear the rest of the story.
We have a new baby. Our new baby is a girl. I am a boy. I am a big brother now. Boys' and girls' bodies are different, but we are the same in other ways. Welcome, little sister.
Now, in the beginning, Kenny had mixed feelings. He wasn't sure how to feel about the new baby. But now he's saying that he is a big brother. And he seems proud to be that, a big brother. And then he learned that girls' and boys' bodies are different. How are they different? They are made up differently. But they are also the same. They are created equally by God. God made both boys and girls equally. No boys are not better than girls, or girls are not better than boys. They are both loved by God. Now, what did Kenny think about his little sister at her baptism? He felt probably very proud and happy, and he welcomed her. He said, "Welcome, little sister." Right? So Kenny's feelings were changing, and our feelings change all the time, as you would know. We will now listen to the story, the rest of the story about Kenny and his new baby sister. We have a new baby. Early one morning, Kenny's Aunt Lily came to stay with him while Dad took Mom to the hospital. "Time for the baby to arrive," said Mom. "We'll give you a call when it's born." And they drove off. The family had done a lot of talking and planning, but still it was hard to believe that the baby was actually going to be born. Kenny stayed inside that day, near the telephone. It finally rang. "Kenny," said Dad's voice, "guess what? You have a baby sister." A sister? Kenny spent the rest of the day thinking about that. "Now you're a big brother," said Aunt Lily. When the new baby came home from the hospital, everyone seemed to be busy all the time. Everything was different. Everybody's love and attention seemed to be going to the baby. And Kenny was thinking, "There's nothing left over for me." The truth was, Kenny wasn't even sure he liked his new sister. Then, little by little, Kenny began to feel good about being a big brother. He began to realize all the things that he could do for his sister. That little shrimp of a baby couldn't do anything for herself, and she would sure have a lot to learn. He could teach her. But Kenny was learning some things too. Like girls' and boys' bodies are different, and yet girls and boys were the same too. Like like he was feeling important and grown up. Like when he had a new baby, there was still plenty of love to go around. One day, Kenny went to church and stood with his family by the baptismal font. In the candlelight, he watched the water being poured on his sister's head. He felt kind of tall and strong and proud. "I guess you're okay after all," he thought. "Welcome, little sister." Right, so I hope you enjoyed that story. I did. So, why didn't Kenny like the baby at first? Yes, because she took everyone's attention. He felt unloved and unimportant. But was that true? Was Kenny really unloved and unimportant? No, it wasn't. The baby a baby actually is totally helpless. So you have to do everything for the baby. So that is why a lot of attention has to be given to the baby. But his parents still loved him as much as they did before. And Kenny soon realized that instead of feeling unloved and feeling jealous and sorry for himself, he could become involved in helping his baby sister. So he made the decision that she will have a lot to learn, and he will be just the person to do that, to teach her. So that, you see, when he began to share love, how love was going to grow. Yes, the more we share love, the more it grows. Now, have you ever felt like that? Unloved and unimportant? I suppose we all have at some point in time, but it really isn't true when we look at it, when we examine what is really happening, and especially when a new baby comes along. But now you know the reason why the baby takes up all the time. So instead of just being jealous and feeling unloved and unimportant, you can become involved in teaching the baby what the baby would need to learn and helping with the baby, right? Singing to the baby, playing with the baby, and so on. Okay, so that is all for today, boys and girls. Next week you will have a quiz. So until then, goodbye.